Hey there, Lights, I'm Quite the Ordeal, and welcome to the first episode of my Spirit Tracks playthrough. This is my first experience with streaming and producing video content, so fair warning, some of the stuff in this is going to turn out incredibly bad. But we all gotta start somewhere, and this is my starting line, so here we go. At the moment of recording this, I'm a few streams into my Spirit Tracks playthrough, and as Twitch is wiping away the beginning of the journey, I figured I'd download the streams and upload them to YouTube so that people can easily join in from the beginning should they want to. That also comes with the added bonus of being able to edit some stuff here and there, and get more experience from my video editing skill tree, and produce something a little more watchable than the real-time streams. So without further ado, here's the journey of the Spirit Tracks. I hope you enjoy! Oh, that is so laggy. Welcome to the train game. This is The Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks. When I was little, this was one of the first Legend of Zelda games that I actually managed to play mainly by myself. There were a couple of spots here and there where my siblings would help me out. And, true story, I've never actually completed this game. I tried, but there were like a couple of things that I just could not do at the ripe young age of 9. So full disclosure, I had to figure out how the controls worked. So I started playing a game and I stopped playing the game. I got my sword and figured out how to swing it. And let me tell you, it is really hard to it's really hard to play this game on a mouse. I didn't know how difficult it would be to play this game on a frickin' mouse. It's incredible the amount of times I have almost died. We are going to play a very chill game of Spirit Tracks, and it's gonna be awful, but you're gonna have to deal with it. And this is our lives now. This is what you've signed up for. The main goal for today is for whoever is unfortunate enough to stumble across this video. I just hope you don't hate me by the end of it. This is a tale from long ago. In the beginning, the people followed the spirits of good, and all was peaceful. But that era of peace soon came to an end. Dun-dun. The evil demon king rose to power, destroying everything in his path. The spirits of good had no choice but to face him in battle. The war that ensued seemed to last an eternity, and much blood was shed. Finally, the spirits subdued the Demon King, though they could not destroy him. Their powers were greatly depleted. With their remaining power, they buried the Demon King's spirit in the ground. They built shackles to imprison him and a tower that acted as a lock. These shackles cover the land to this day. With their power drained, the spirits of good returned to the heavens. Suddenly, bereft of both demons and spirits, this land was entrusted to us. Well, do I know how to tell a story or what? I call it spirits and demons.
at war. I only do this show once a year, you know. It's a blasted masterpiece. A blasterpiece. What's this? You fell asleep during my magnum opus? I can't believe this. You know, my dude, a lot of people would love to be in your position. As my roommate, you get to see my work for free. Plus, I'm not getting any younger here. The story might be the only thing that proves I existed. Can't you pay attention for 1 minute and listen to an old man's final creation? Are you listening to me, my dude? Nope. Okay, I can take a hint. Sorry for boring you. Look, here comes your mentor. Hello there, Alfonso. Why are you still here, my dude? Come on now, wipe the sleep out of your eyes. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up! Today is a very important day, you know. It's your audience with the princess. What? I get to see the princess? Don't tell me you forgot. You won't amount to much if you don't pay attention. Don't you want your engineer certificate? Well, the graduation ceremony is at the castle. Princess Zelda herself is gonna do the honors. I'm heading to the station now, so meet me there. Remember, the station's up the road. Don't get lost. Got it? Good. Get a move on. Let me just warn you now. See you later, Nico. There is so much dialogue in this game at the beginning that I totally forgot existed. Oh boy, a tutorial. Yeah, so anyway, this game is entirely touchscreen. And I'm on a keyboard and a mouse. And it is difficult. Very, very difficult to play this game on a mouse. Wow, look, a pan of the village. There are pans of a lot of things in this, apparently. And you get your little tutorial level, you get to walk around and people are like, oh my gosh, come talk to me, this is how you talk to things. And then, oh my gosh, there are a whole bunch of rocks, so if you tap the rocks, you can pick them up and throw it. And the best thing about throwing rocks is throwing rocks at, enemies. Hands down, like... when I was younger, I did that all the time, and don't worry, I'm still going to do that all of the time. This guy's a jerk. You can't do a somersault. You're so stupid. And then you do a somersault, and it's like, haha. Meanwhile, there's no water, so you just run inside. The first few times I played, well, I say the first few times, definitely the first time I played this game, and then, when I played it the last time, I'd roll into that tree, and I tried to run into this door, like this house, because there's a house on the top screen, like, you got the map, there's a house here. But you can't go in there yet. So I almost died to bees. Ooh. He gave me something different last time. That's kind of funny. Never would have known that that was just a randomly generated thing if I didn't play the opening twice. But anyway, yeah, we'll get to a point where I won't remember what we're doing. And you'll get all of my reactions out the gate, all confused and what? But until then, I'm sorry you have to deal with me kind of being bored with it, because I just did this, but I didn't realize it took so long to get to, like, the sword. And a lot of it isn't, like, actually... A lot of it isn't gameplay. It just takes, like, an hour to get through the dialogue. So we gotta go to the castle because the princess is going to give all of the train people their train ticket certificates so that you can be a full-fledged engineer of a full-fledged train, which doesn't make any sense, but sure, I guess, whatever. Anyway, I had a blast with this game when I was little. I remember, like, full on. I got this for Christmas. And, I remember I have a very vivid memory of sitting at the table. Like, maybe after dinner, I guess. Like, right after dinner. I pulled out my DS at the table. And I sat down and I was just playing this game. Because I have always had an obsession with trains. Ever since my good old Thomas the Tank Engine days, I have I've had an obsession with trains for a very long time. So, this game existing was one of the coolest things in the world because it was a Link game and I liked Link games. You got a Legend of Zelda game, but it's also trains. Like, you can't go right, it's Link and trains. Those are two of the best things that you could have possibly thrown together for me, you know? So this game was made for me, and I played it a lot. And I never finished it, because there were, like, little side quests and stuff. Like, you have to take the chickens from this town to this town, and then you gotta transport this rock from this place to this place. And it got to a point, where there was, like, I had to get rocks from probably, like, Goron City to Linebex. And there's this cave that you have to go through. And when you go through the cave, there's this weird, like, crab monster boss thing that you have to fight, and you can't get hit by that. Like, you can't, like, if you get hit, you lose your rocks, and you don't have enough when you get to the thing. So I, for a very, very long time, struggled with that boss. It's not even a boss, just that fight. I couldn't do it, and I got annoyed, so I stopped playing for a little bit, and then I just never picked it up again. And now my DS is a brick, so it doesn't matter. But, that's what emulators are for, and now I can play this game again. So... And they got like these little cute little tiny trolley trains. They're really cool looking. They made little train sprites, and it's cool because they're cute little train sprites. But you never encounter these guys again. Like, this is your introduction to how to use the rail system and how to drive and all the different arrows and what the map looks like. And it's really cool. But, I don't know if it's part of the lore or the story or something, because I was never paying attention when I was 5. But, these, like, little trolley train guys, you never see them again. You don't get to drive on the tracks with other engineers and stuff until, like, later in the game, there are other trains that show up. But they're not, like, cute little trolley trains. No, they're demon trains. They're demon trains, and they're out for you, like... a mafia member looking for their debt repayment. Like, it's, you know, They come after you, and they have like really cool they have like really cool music. It's kind of funny. I loved that when I loved this song. Their little their music that they had was really like creepy and distorted and terrible, and I loved it. Anyway, when I did my test run of this, just to figure out where all the buttons were, I didn't really explore very much. But now that you have me for real, you have to deal with me exploring things. I'm not gonna talk to people, cause like they don't do anything. Maybe I'll talk to a couple people. Like if I come across a person, I'll talk to them, but I'm not gonna go out of my way to talk to them. Cause it's all like nonsense right now. Nothing's important. I'm not gonna get any side quests. It's just the beginning of the game. But, you know, you gotta get used to it at some point. How do these guys, why do these people know my name? We've just, like, I don't know, it's your first time, like, doing your train stuff. You have to come to the castle. It's this whole grand occasion, and everyone here knows who you are. Alright, maybe not everybody, but that guy knew who I was, and that was weird. Oh, that must, yeah, we got items. Wow, look. Stuff. Anyway. I'm so boring, and I am so sorry. Wow, there's a fish. That guy had a giant freaking picture of a fish. What's that all about? What's that for? Ah! I got a thing! That's what, when I played the thing the first time through, that's what the guy who, like, makes you knock over the bees and stuff, that's what he gave me. He gave me a skull, and this time he did, whoa. Hello. Okay. Wow. What do you got in here? You got, like, a freaking brothel going on with all the different rooms? My gosh, you okay? Have fun with that. Also, like, the other thing I never understood is, like, I don't know, Link's a child, but, like, he's an engineer, though. Like, he can, essentially, he's driving a car. So, like, what, is he, like, 17 or something? Is he 16? Like, how old is the savior of the world? I need to know. Yeah, I'm your dude. Anyway, that's the postman. You can tell that there was a letter because the mailbox was dancing. The mailbox dances when, there's a letter. And I got my cool little hotkeys. That was cool to configure earlier, so I can just click a button and boom! Wow, look, the mail. From the postmaster. Dear my dude. This is hands down one of the best names for any Link run. Like, I don't know, I love it. I love it. It makes everything so chill. Postal system started running. If you receive the letter, postman is doing his job right. He's a hard-working and efficient. Be nice to him. We'll be in touch again. If anything comes up, postmaster. Cool. So we've got a working mail system in this lovely economy. It's nice to know. Now we get to go inside, and they're like, what are you doing here? Oh, that's right, it's the award ceremony engineer certificate day thing. But, like, it's funny because nobody knew that beforehand, apparently. Why does everything have hearts in it? I don't care about hearts, I want money. Like, even when I'm dying, I would rather have hearts than money. Or, wow, I'm dyslexic. I'd rather have money than hearts. Who cares? Ooh, rocks. Okay. with more stupid hearts in them. I don't know why there are so many hearts in this land of Hyrule. I thought it was really cool, and like you get Ocarina at a time. It's one of my favorites. In Ocarina at a time, you got a full health bar. You smash things, and you just cut up all the grass and stuff. Gives you money. Do those respawn? Am I dumb? Can we click the rock that you're standing in front of? Maybe. Yeah, they totally did. They just. Yeah, the amount of misclicks that you're gonna have to deal with through the roof. I'm sorry. Yes, sir, I'm here for the graduation ceremony, but like literally everyone forgets that it's the graduation ceremony. Like you get to walk in here and people are like, "What are you doing here? You're not supposed to be here." Oh, the graduation ceremony? Let's see, there you go. You can't go sideways yet. Nope. Ooh. This guy is so small. He's so small. Anyway. But yeah, literally nobody remembers that this is a thing that's happening today. Like, how do you... I don't know. This isn't a school. The teachers don't all show up and go, "Oh, I didn't know we were having an assembly today." No, this is like, you work at a castle. How do you all show up and not know that this is a thing that's happening? Star fragments? Wow, they may have fallen from the sky. I don't remember what those are for, honestly. I didn't find that before. Visitors up the stairs, only last or lights. It would be for you, so wait, you're an invited guest. Look, there's, that guy with his two hats. Like, it's a graduation ceremony, and no one else is here. Like, you get a whole graduation ceremony to your literal self. I wouldn't even bother show up. I didn't show up to my actual college graduation. I don't know why you would worry about... I don't know. This just seems like nobody is here. It's just you. Like, what kind of ceremony? Is it like, do you get to pick your own day? Is it like once a year we do a graduation thing? Or do you go in is this like your license? Is it like, instead of the DMV taking forever, you have to go through like this whole thing in order to like get your license now? Did you even take your little picture? Like, I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't know why this is such a big deal. You run a train. Congratulations. Move on. Raising your head without permission, you ill-mannered urchin.
Don't pay any attention to Chancellor Cole. You must be the new engineer. What's your name? Oh, my dude, it's a wonderful name. Well, my dude, by the power vested in me, I hereby proclaim you...
We're wasting our time here, Your Highness. Please hurry up and finish this foolish ceremony. That's so rude. Like, you just yelled at me because I looked at the princess. And then you're legit gonna interrupt her in the middle of your thing. Like, hello?
Very well, Chancellor.
That, like, just, how rude. Like, how do you not know that guy's, like, a jerk out the gate?
Thank you, teacher.
That's his name. Just teacher. He doesn't have... Yeah, teacher. Did he change his name to match his prophecy, or did he grow up to fulfill it? Like, what? You're so slow.
I hereby recognize our newest royal engineer, my dude. Work hard, for we all rely on you, my dude.
And then you just... Is that canon? Did that actually happen? Like, did you get your certificate and then do a fun spin and hold it up into the sky while the princess is standing there? She's still breathing, so I imagine this is all in real time. Is that something that actually happened? Like, I'm sorry, between the, you picked your head up and you looked at her, what an idiot, and then him interrupting her, and then getting your certificate, and then immediately turning around and showing it off, like, in the middle of the ceremony. Is that all canon? Did that happen, like, for real? Oh, I'm a full-fledged engineer now, my guy. Incredible. Like, is that normal? Shh, take this. No, don't say a word right now. Knowing Lit, he doesn't say words ever. Read this later and beware of the Chancellor. Yeah, she's got a thing for, that guy has a dark cloud hanging over him. I don't like him, so we're just gonna do everything behind their back. How old is she? That's my question. I'm like 16, I guess. Ceremony's over, so I suggest you move along. Why don't you go polish your train or something? Not that it matters much. The thing will be useless before long. Dude, he has the cool little shark teeth. I love that for him. I wish I had cool little shark teeth, but I don't. Oh well. And what? There you go. You get to go home. You got your little. You get your driver's license, and then you go home. I love all the people who tell me how to play the game. Because it's great. It's really fun. You can view it on the collection screen. I don't know what a collection screen is, but that's what they keep telling me to say. That's really funny. You guys were all like, no, you can't go in the thing before. Like, remember that? Remember when you were all mad at me for showing up and you were like, get lost, kid. And now you're like, well, you're already in the castle, so I guess it doesn't hurt if you just stay, right? Like, come on. Don't go to the second floor. Oh my gosh. That guy right there is my kind of guy. Someone's got to be on guard in the break room, you know? Like, I'm not napping. I swear. I'm not taking a nap. But someone's got to guard the break room, you know? You don't want people breaking into the break room. It's the wrong kind of break. I also think it's really funny that over the course of the, different games, the hero tunic flip-flops back and forth between, this is just a piece of clothing, here, put it on its screen, versus, like, this is the chosen hero's cloth from the ages before us, in which the hero did this thing and wore this and did that, and I don't know. I always thought it was funny. It's like, depending on what game you're playing, it's like, this is an important piece of clothing. It's passed down through the generations. Only the chosen one wears the garb. And then, oh, this is just the extra training stuff that we had in the room. It's not important or anything. It's just, we had clothes lying around here, put this on. They happen to be green. They happen to be the hero cloth of the chosen. Like, that, the hero's chosen garb passed down through the different generations and stuff. Honestly, this all just, Okay, I don't know. It's all legitimately just like some dude wore some outfit at some point in time, and now it's special because he saved the world while wearing all green and the funky little hat. Oh, yeah, and you get, because every Zelda, you can't have a Zelda game without musical instruments, and this guy gets a flute.
I'm so glad you made it, my dude. Did any of the guards see you on the way here?
I don't know, I wasn't paying attention.
I suppose it doesn't matter that much. I'm hoping you can help me. I have to ask a favor of you, my dude. As you know, the Tower of Spirits has protected our kingdoms for ages. The tower connects all the spirit tracks that crisscross the land. However, for some reason, they seem to be vanishing from everywhere. Something must have happened at the tower to cause all this. I must go there to investigate. I've heard tales of a sage who guards our land and lives in the tower. Perhaps she might be able to shed some light on what's happening. Chancellor Cole forbids me from leaving the castle due to safety concerns. I think he just doesn't want me going to the tower, though. But why? It's clear he's hiding something. I have the feeling something terrible's about to happen. That's why I absolutely must get to the tower. What do you think? Will you take me on your train?
Sure, why not? Hop in.
Oh, thank you so much, my dude. Alright, please put this on right away. It's a recruit uniform. The guards are starting their patrols, so getting past them won't be easy. But if you wear this, they'll think you're one of them.
Bup-a-dup-bup-bup! It's a recruit uniform. But it's also the chosen hero of time's color of choice.
Please get changed so we can go.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll look the other way, but please hurry. Yo. I'm sorry. Hold on. She turned around for like 2 seconds and you're done. That was so fast.
That's good enough, I suppose. Now let's go before the guards find us.
Like that, you just like you turned around, you did the hokey pokey, and you turned back around, and that was it. Like what? Hello?
I'm gonna click everything.
I don't know. Sometimes I've learned through various other games, Ocarina of Time. The more you play around in the princess room, the more things you get. Oh. There's something strange about the flute she was playing. Crazy. I can't, like, break any windows? Come on. Ugh. Yikes. Oh, snap. Dead guards be everywhere. Guards pretty there. As being your recruit. This is like, just let us see me. I'm sure I feel like I'll play all good. You can click on her thingy and move her around. And then, I remember this. This mechanic's whack. Yes. So where am I going? Distract him somehow, my dude. Hello, sir. Oh, why'd you stop? This is another thing that's so incredibly hard with a mouse. Okay, bye. Oh, wall. You seem to be looking in that direction over there. Could I interest you in a conversation over here, maybe, instead? Like, we could talk in this direction, or perhaps even in this direction, or maybe, like, over here. That would be really cool, right? Cool, bye. I mean, I feel like oh, he really likes looking in this direction. That's cool. And just that just gives you extra time, 'cause I'm slow. Alright, you get out, and then I will walk this way, throw a rock. And then I'll throw another rock. Come check it out over here. I'm not throwing rocks at you, dude. I'm just throwing rocks. I didn't throw anything at you. Why are you throwing rocks at me? This keeps happening with that rock in particular. I've got a bad heart, you know? Oh my gosh. Please don't die. I didn't mean to scare you. Hey, we're out of the castle. I gotta go to the train. Boom. Done. Hand me my sword. Let's go. I'm wearing green. Start the game. But you can't. Keep me waiting just so you can change clothes. Well, let me tell you, Alfonso. Getting changed was not the slow part of this operation. Oh my gosh, no.
Hello, Alfonso. Have you been well? I'm so sorry we haven't spoken since you left the castle guard. Must admit, I miss hearing you bellowing orders in the courtyard.
Too kind to me. I'm sure hearing me yell all day was far from pleasant. Shouldn't distract me with talk about the old days. I'll just come out and ask, what are you doing here without a proper escort? Are you responsible for this somehow, my dude?
I asked for his assistance, and I hope I can count on your help too. I would feel much safer with you at my side. Please come with us to the Tower of Spirits.
Tower of Spirits? What for?
We don't have time to discuss right now. I'll tell you all about it when we're aboard.
What if something happens?
If something happens is exactly why I need you. You're once the greatest swordsman in the whole kingdom.
Yeah, but that was a long time ago. Now I'm just a simple train engineer living in a simple countryside. I can't be more simple than that. I mean, I'll come along with you if you wish, I guess. Sure. Thank you. Now, get in the train. Alright, my dude, to the Tower of Spirits. I just like blowing my whistle. It's fun. And the little thingy, like, sways back and forth. That's cool. Like, hello. Oh, no, the tracks are gone. And here's my next biggest problem with this game. Look at how big you are compared to the train. Where did they go? Alfonso's taller than the train. Where? It's a horse carriage. Like, that's how big that thing is. It's not a train. The train is so small. It's so tiny. Like, come on. Like, I know Pokemon taller than that train is. Also, you get to deal with, I have my screen sideways because it's bigger on my computer instead of up and down. So you get to look at the tower crumbling. Normally the pictures are supposed to align. So it would be like they're all on top of each other. So yeah, so you'd have the two pictures on top of each other. I have them next to each other. So you can see the line where the bar would be. And it's like you got the cuz it's shrunk down, so there's just a black bar on top of the top one and a black bar on the bottom of the bottom one. Oh no, what is happening to the Tower of Spirits? Oh look, it's smoke. Really, really fun, graphically animated smoke. And a demon train. With fire horns. I don't know if it's supposed to look cool or terrifying or creepy or a mixture of both. But that train is whack. I'll give him that much. It is weird looking. Out for a leisurely stroll, Your Highness? You know that's not allowed. Allowed by who? You, Chancellor Cole? Who else? Who do you think is really in charge? Yes, nobody saw that coming with his two hats. My goodness, pretending to be human is exhausting. Who knew that Chancellor was just another word for royal babysitter? I had meant to keep up the ruse a bit longer. But you pushed me to do this, Princess. Bringing in the boy and the engineer didn't help either. What are you talking about? That's a good question. I don't know what he's talking about either. I'm talking about your infernal meddling. But now those vile tracks are disappearing. The time is finally at hand. They're literally train tracks. All we need now is a little help from you, Your Highness. He's terrifying. Creepy little guy. I don't know who these two are, Your Highness, but with your permission, I'd be happy to teach him some manners. So serious. How gallant, how brave, how incredibly foolhardy. Enough out of you. My family has served the royal house for generations. Melodrama bores me. Oh, I guess that was you. Melodrama bores me. Nope, I was right. It was the Chancellor. Burn, would you kindly dispose of this fool? This man speaks the truth, Cole. His movements are not those of an amateur. But he is only human. Their character sprites were built to fight each other. Look at them. I told you I will defend the princess at any cost. And I told you you're only human. Dude, who did that guy's eyeliner, though? Like, he's rocking the red circles. What? On his knees! On his knees! On his tiny little toon-length knees! He is taller than the stupid train. Oh, Burn, you do know how to put on a show. It's hardly a fair fight, Cole. For those of you playing along at home, help me, my dude! You did it. You stood there. Good job, you moron. I don't know what she was expecting, honestly. No, don't come any closer. Oh, I have to click that one. Good work, Burn. That takes care of the first step of our plan. Our work is done here. Go now, Burn. Anyway, for those of you playing at home, I'd like to point out the Chancellor's name is Cole, and the other dude's name is Burn. And this is a game about trains. I noticed that last night trying to get to the sword. I just thought that was funny. So I figured I'd let you all in on the joke. Welcome back, boy. You're responsible for her, my dude. Glad to see you're finally awake. There's hubbub outside when I went to investigate. People said the spirit tracks were disappearing. At that point, the guards brought you and Alfonso in from outside. Both of you are out cold. Now tell me what happened. Nothing. So it was just a rumor. Well, if you think these eyes can't see, you're quite mistaken. You engineers were passed out. The tracks have disappeared. Still, you say you made it all up? Well, so what you're saying is, the Chancellor's some kind of monster and he kidnapped Princess Zelda? My goodness, what a story. You're just pulling my leg though, aren't you? Yup. What's this? Teasing an old man? You are not a naughty child, you are. Not the kind of old man to be taken in by those tales. Okay. Oh. I carry you all the... Are you... I just talked to you. What? Do I need to talk to you again? Oh, you need me to say yes. It's true, you say. Why is it President Ken's time? Must inform the princess that one. Yeah, I'm gonna go tell the princess. Cool. You've been thanked. Oh, I missed that. But you know what? Probably wasn't important anyway. So. Miss you so it's disappearing spirit tracks. Princess Chandler could really use the help right now. Ah! Why? Oh. Look, it's the princess's spirit ghost thing. There she be. Oh, boo-hoo, they can't see her. Honestly, don't really like the way that they wrote Zelda in this one. She's such a... Like, I don't know how to word this, but she's such a male-written girl. I'm sorry. I don't know how else to say that. She's just such a girl, but like she's not like a normal individual girl. She's just like stock photo girl. That's what Zelda's like in this game. Which is really annoying because she could be like so cool. I like my Zelda's cool. This one is not cool. She is a very like regular girl Zelda. Can you see me, my dude? Yup. Gotta apologize for what happened. Never knew the Chancellor was capable of such evil. All these years, I never noticed what he really was. I was a fool. The Tower of Spirits breaking apart. You saw it too, didn't you, my dude? Half the reason I'm reading any of this is because of the My Dudes.
Must have been something to do with the dark forces. After all, they made the spirit tracks disappear. This must be the handiwork of Cole and his cronies. But what could their goal be? He said something about the spirit tracks vanishing. What did he mean by that? And why would they take my body away with them? What will they do with it?
She gone.
There she go. Oh! I'm sorry. Seems I'm much lighter without my body. Boop.
Listen, my dude.
Let's try again to go to the Tower of Spirits. Now more than ever, we must find the Tower's sage. But before we go, I want to show you something.
It's the flute, my dude.
This spirit flute is a prized family heirloom. It's been handed down for generations. It originally belonged to one of my ancestors, the one who founded this kingdom. It's my greatest treasure of all. I can't carry it while I'm in this state, as you can see, but I'm certain it's meant to protect me. I can hardly ask you to do any more for me. But will you take this? And will you come to the tower with me? You're the only person I can turn to now.
I don't wanna be a burden on you, but here's favor A, B, C, D, W. Can you handle it? Thanks. I'm glad Link doesn't have burnout. Because Lord knows I would at this point. Like, there's gotta be canon. He still stood there like that. Thank you so much, my dude. Now then, shall we go? I'll travel alongside you. And now you have a Navi.
If you happen to enjoy that, let me know. Leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're feeling a little extra, and be sure to check out some of my other stuff with the links in the description. Get some rest, drink some water, and remember, stay safe, sane, and sarcastic. Until our paths cross again. Later.